At the stream, bam.
Oh,
Okay. Hey guys, it is Jersey Girl here. Welcome to the Cozy Niche. As y'all can see, I am here with my firstborn, Dashawn.
how y'all doing?
So I am so excited for you guys to be here to be a part of this Thanksgiving cozy niche. It is called Family Time. So we already have our IG people. Hey guys.
How y'all
So
doing?
we got this camera here for our IG people and this camera here for our Facebook Live that's streaming on the personal page and on StreamYard and on YouTube. Booyah! That's what we're doing. So this one is YouTube and Facebook, and then this one is IG.
Right.
So thank you guys so much for tuning in. I got my other phone down here, y'all, so that way I can make sure that I'm checking y'all comments and all that good stuff. So make sure that you guys are interacting with us, so then that way we can see you guys. Because y'all know sometimes on Facebook I don't see y'all right away. Ain't no shade, no tea. I just want to make sure that you guys are being addressed. Okay. So I'm pulling it up over here on my phone. So that way, if you guys are saying something, I can be able to see y'all. So that way I can make sure that it's pulled up on the screen, okay? So y'all don't feel like I'm ignoring y'all, because I'm not. I promise you, I'm not. I'm here for you, okay? Jersey Girls live and in the building with you all right now. Let's see. Let's see. There are a lot of people going live right now. I'm not upset about it. I like it. I like it a lot. So you guys make sure that you guys are talking to us and interacting, like I said, because we want to be able to hear from y'all. So as we are talking about family time for this edition of the Cozy Niche, this is, when was the last time you was home?
2017. It was sometime after March, because that's when I had bought my car.
Okay, yeah.
So what is that about? What, four years
about
ago?
5 years. Yeah, 4 years
about
ago.
four-
Yeah,
about
21.
4 years.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, so much time. Whoa! And so much has happened in 4 years. So much has transitioned and happened in 4 years. But it's a good thing, these transitions and these things that are happening in 4 years, y'all. It's been an amazing journey, needless to say, but a good one all at that, because it is about growth. It's about changing. It's about learning and just kind of embracing what the change is in life. And so I'm grateful for the time frame that we do have and that we have been having this past 4 years. And so with him coming this time, we have made plans to surprise
Nana.
Yes. Okay.
She wasn't even ready for that. I caught her. She was getting off of work from Sam's Club, and we had moved everything around in the garage, and we had parked my car in there. And as she was coming in through the front door, I just opened up the door, because we could hear like the key start to jingle. And then she opened up I opened up the front door, and she was like, "Oh my goodness!" And I was like, "Yeah, you didn't think I was gonna be here, did you? Let me get that up out your hands. I got you." Caught her off guard.
Totally off guard. And y'all, it was so worth it, because she was just like so excited. Let's see. Karen Washington says, "Hey Lonnie, hey nephew." That's Aunt Lemon. Hey, Aunt Lemon. How are you? Look, that's Laura. Laura said, "Hi, Yolanda and Dashawn." Laura 5. Laura Will 5.
Oh man,
how y'all doing? I had to make sure I tagged our people, okay? So thank you guys so much for tuning in. But it was so good to surprise my mom. Like, we have been planning it for, how long have we been planning it for?
We planned that at least about a good month and some change in advance.
Yeah.
So it was a whole little scheme.
It sure was. He was like, "Yeah, we can't tell her nothing." Yep. So I was plotting and scheming to see exactly where she was being, what time she was coming, to make sure he was the one opening up the door to go ahead and greet her, because it was 2017 when he came down, and he had gotten the Honda Accord. Civic. Yeah. My bad. My mom, when he was a baby, okay, she had the Honda Civic stick shift. And I could not tell y'all, she was just so ready for me to go into labor and for her to speed 2 streets over, okay? Because we lived on 5th Ave in Long Branch, and the hospital was on 3rd. She was amped and ready to go ahead and floor it, just so she could be able to say that, she put that stick shift in gear. So, but that didn't happen because my amniotic fluid was leaking out. Anyway, we ain't got time to go on all that. Just want to say, okay? Getting off topic. But at the same, she was so excited to be able to see him, and then to see that he had gotten a Honda Civic. So she was just like, "Oh yeah, it's on." She could not wait to try to get up in that car, y'all, just as an FYI. So here is a little bit about Dashawn and I. We share two things in common. So you want to tell them those two things?
All right. Well, I'll do one, you do the other. So
Okay.
One of them is we actually share the same birthday. I can't have nothing for myself.
I was here first.
Yeah. That doesn't look, just because you was here first don't mean I don't want like my own day.
Listen, you got yours during the day. Mama got hers that day. Hey.
Extra.
So I think you probably had all of what, 2 sleepovers in your whole? I think about 2. I know Ramir was at one. Rob was at one of them.
We had that other one back when we had that house in 25.
Oh yeah. Okay, because this is our second go around in Texas, y'all. If y'all don't know, this is my second go around here in Texas. So yeah, probably about 2 in all his life. And like I said, that's because it's during the day, mine was at night. It was only fair. Okay, that was the way it happened. Laura said, Yolanda, his voice is too deep. He's a grown man. Girl, we old. Listen, I ain't old, okay? I am vintage. That is what we're going with.
Say, don't call her old. She will correct you.
Listen, it is vintage, baby. Vintage costs money, okay? Take some change to keep things up. So it's a great thing. And he actually came with my grand dog. If y'all had not seen on my personal page, I do have a grand dog. My name is Grammy. Yes, it is. Nominated, I call myself Grammy. And my baby loved me. I don't know if her daddy jealous or not, but
I ain't even worried about that. Look, I feed her. I take care of her. She loves her daddy. She was just laid up in the bed with me, like cuddled all up by my feet like 2 minutes ago.
She was, but she was sleeping in the bed with her Grammy last night.
She sleeps with her dad all the time. What you trying to say?
No competition at all. She loved her daddy. And she loved her Grammy too. Yes, she does love her daddy more, hands down, for sure. And I don't mind it at all. And so it was good because when he got her, she was a puppy. Mm-hmm. And so this is one of the things about being able to connect, even though you may not necessarily be living in the same state as each other. One of the great things was that although he has an iPhone and I have a Droid, Google Duo allows you to be able to talk across devices. Okay, so whether the fact that he's got an iPhone and I have an Android, Google Duo says we don't care what kind of device that you got, we will allow you to be able to FaceTime or video time with each other. So I was able to see my grand dog, for her to be able to hear my voice, and for me to be able to see her. So it was just a natural progression for me to be able to actually have her here in person. I was totally excited about it, and so that's really good. So this is something that grandparents are able to do, with their 2-legged grandkids, okay? Another way to be able to connect and get to know each other. So I think it's a good thing. So let's go ahead and talk about tradition. So let's talk about Thanksgiving, y'all, because this is the time. And would you call me traditional?
No, if there is an opposite word for traditional, that would be, we don't do nothing about us is traditional or regular. We're not just regular people. We don't do that over here. You feel me? We don't get on like that. We like to have a little extra. We like to have a little pot. We like to do things outside of the normal. That is the essence of our family. Yes,
totally agree. If it's traditional, it ain't for me. Not to say that there's anything wrong with tradition, just for me and mine. I like to do things outside of the box. Now for you, so this is what I mean by outside of the box traditional. Typically for Thanksgiving, people like to have turkey, cranberry sauce, stuffing, that kind of stuff. Okay. You see how we are lost for words. Okay. Because that ain't been us. Okay. We have had Thai.
There's been some seafood that's been up in there. There's really no limitation as far as, how outside of the box that we are willing to go. Everything, we're always open to try something new. So traditional for us, like she was saying before, there's nothing wrong with anything traditional, but if you can take it and you can put your own spin on it or try something new, why not?
Bam. Not? And then y'all wonder where Custom Fit Events came in at. Baby, because that's who she is. That's one of my other businesses, okay, y'all? I know I got a whole lot of different hats, baby. It do what it do. But yes, being able to have a different spin and be able to do different things, you're making your own family traditions. And so what are some things that you think for you that you would incorporate when you begin to move forward in your family, tradition wise, or things that you may want to incorporate?
Tradition wise. Okay, so this is actually something that we're gonna take from you. This is one of my favorites. So on our birthday, there has been a long-standing tradition of having an ice cream cake, right? Listen to me right now. I don't know why ice cream cake tastes so good, but on your birthday it hit just a little bit different. I'm gonna be taking that and rolling with it for a very long time. It's ice cream cake. Who don't like that?
Who doesn't? I don't know who doesn't, but I think it's good.
I'm talking about.
Yes, I absolutely enjoy it myself. And I think me and Mikey have the same favorite one, which is the Oreos cookies and cream. But is that what yours too? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So it's the three of us with the Oreos cookies and cream. Okay.
All things Oreo.
Bam. Okay. Listen, it's some deliciousness that be happening there. Okay. Arnika says, "Oh my God, my baby and nephew is a whole man." Yes, indeed. Yeah. And then Karen Washington over here says, definitely not regular. Okay. And yes. And then over here on our IG family, let's see, because Karen says, I love ice cream cake too. Yes.
See, there we go.
Okay. Cause it's yummy all up in your tummy. I'm just saying you can have cake and ice cream and you ain't got to buy nothing separate. And it's just good. It's just good for you. So let me tell y'all one of the things that I'm very proud of my son right here, okay? Because every year I go ahead and I put my Facebook post of saying I've been birthing stunners since 1994, because I have.
Boy, right here. You feel me? It started with me.
Yeah. He's the first one out the gate, y'all.
Already, as long as they know.
So like I said, typically with your firstborn, it is your trial baby, y'all, because we don't know what we're doing. I mean, we're doing stuff, we're hoping it's going to stick. And that's just the pure honest truth. So it's like, it's your trial child. You don't know. You're, trying to follow everything that the doctors say. They be wrong as all get out, okay? But you be trying to, because you want to make sure that your baby is hitting those particular milestones, okay? But then it's like you're not exactly sure. You're unsure of yourself and you're instituting all these strict rules and stuff because you're figuring, okay, the structure is needed. And so typically your firstborn tends to be a type A personality. Very goal, very structured, very oriented, because you put so much of that in place. So I'm going to ask you for yourself. What you feel about that, sir? How you feeling?
This is going to be good. So with me being the first one out the gate, so what you just basically said was I was a guinea pig.
Yes.
I just want to tell you, this is probably the best looking guinea pig right here. You feel me?
He's so modest, y'all. He's so modest.
No, I know for me, that there were things that I had to learn, growing up that I couldn't quite exactly like grasp as a child, but leaning more into the adult life, I started to understand why those things were important, why it's important to have goals and to be oriented. And especially when it comes to pursuing those goals, because no one's going to pursue your own goals for you. You understand? Mm-hmm. You have to have your own motivation. If you can start that at an early age and understand and grasp that concept, adulting gets a little bit, not a lot, but a little bit easier. So for me, being goal orientated definitely helped out a lot.
Oh, yay! So it did stick.
Mm-hmm.
Yay!
I'm gonna go get mine. I'm gonna get mine. I'm gonna get to the bag. I'm gonna do whatever I got to do.
That is amazing. I'm grateful to be able to hear that, where he is definitely goal oriented to go and get them. I gave birth to him.
On your birthday.
On my birthday. Okay. Laid up in the hospital. Y'all, I was so hopped up on drugs. I didn't know what day it was. And then I got a card from my girlfriend, January Meredith. Hey, y'all, if y'all happen to tune in, okay? But they were saying happy birthday. I was like, oh, it is my birthday. But yeah, so outside of having him on my birthday, I was a teenage mom. So I was still having to get up and go to class, Okay. I was still living at home, had a curfew. Hello. Still having to get up and take the test and, all this different stuff. But I did graduate from high school with a cosmetology degree and then went on to college. Now, at first, my plan was just to be done with high school and, go ahead and live my dream of being a cosmetologist. Okay. Because I have my license. So I was on the road, baby. Okay. But state of New Jersey was like, you want the medical benefits, boo-boo. Guess where you gonna be, girlfriend? So then there I was going to college. But honestly, what looked like a setback to me was actually absolutely for my good and for my benefit. And so I had to go into college. And so I figured if I'm going to go into college, I'm going to college. I got my tunnel vision on, okay? My goal is to get in here, get it done, and get out. I ain't got time to be pussyfooting around, nothing, okay? I ain't got time to be joining no clubs, nothing. I'm here to take care of this, and then I'm hustling. I'm working jobs around my full-time, being a full-time student, and having an apartment, and I mean, just all this different stuff. And it was just me and him right here, okay? These two.
Thugging it out.
Thugging it out. For a good while there. So definitely tremendous. Another great thing that he and I share is a great memory. He can be able to,
Which one?
As far as just the places that we've lived.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, we can pretty much map out the places that we lived, like where stuff was situated and everything, and be able to like pick it up really, really fast. As a matter of fact, me and my cousin Shalyn, my road dog cousin, we be out there riding, and if I happen to go to sleep, Dashawn could be able to guide her back home. Okay.
There you go.
Yeah, y'all maybe wonder how old he was. 2. He was always good with landmarks. Let me tell you, cousin Shalyn, go ahead, girl. If you ain't watching it live right now, you can go ahead and chime in later and be like, he was guiding you in, was he not?
I had my bearings. That's all I needed.
Look, because I refuse to get kidnapped and somebody think they're going to take me someplace where I ain't going to be able to leave. Take me there one time. I'm going to find my way home. So it's a good thing that was something that he learned. So one of the other things I'm proud of him about is that the fact that he did mention about setting his goals. Because like I said, first one out the gate, you're just kind of throwing everything together and you don't know everything that's going on. So you throwing like the whole kitchen sink, hoping something don't stick. But one of the things is with his goal setting is that one of the goals that he has in regards to him, getting older would be for him to be married and then to have children. Mm-hmm. So that's a life goal of his. And I'm very proud of him for having his life goal. So if that's not a life goal of yours, that's fine. But I'm proud of his life goal and how he's been progressing in that. You want to share with them why that is your life goal?
Well, you have to understand the reason why, for me personally, marriage should be coming first and then the children should be coming after. I say this because you do not want to end up having children with somebody and then you don't have something solid and structured, such as a marriage, to help raise those children. I know for me personally, if we have a child together, we are for lifers, okay? You are not going anywhere, and neither am I. We have a child to raise. You understand? And after sitting there and trying to get so close and developing such a close bond with somebody, and then you do end up having a child, man, you can't just, you can't let that go. You can't let that go.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
The detriment that it may potentially have on the child, yeah, nah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So
pick them right the first time. All right. Hopefully everything work out. I know it ain't gonna work out right all the time, but hey.
Mm-hmm. But at least the opportunity is there. And one of the things he said he wanted to do was, to get married, for him and his wife to have time for themselves before the kids come. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, it's gonna be a whole lot of us time before the kids come along. I mean a whole lot of us time before the kids come along.
Cause why? Because kids are what? Expensive?
Annoying.
Now, why would you say kids are annoying? Did you have any experience with, having small children around?
I have a brother and I have a sister. Both of them about to get on my nerves. I have a dog. My dog get on my nerves. So you can only imagine what two other human beings in the same house. Oh my goodness.
Mm-hmm. Whew. But yeah, see, I was number 3. My mother has 4. I'm number 3. I have an older sister, an older brother, then me, and then I have a baby brother. So my older brother would technically be considered the middle child, but then so would I. So I think he and, because we ain't but a year apart, so we kind of vie in there. But having that civil rivalry is real. It is real. I got on my sister's nerves so bad, y'all. Y'all have no idea. Listen, I know she wanted to kill me a few times, and trust me, the feeling was mutual. We a whole lot better now, though. Thank God, we are a whole lot better now. But all siblings kind of go through it.
Yes.
Yeah. So as far as life choices are concerned, what are some things that you feel like were monumental for you in making some of your life choices kind of growing up?
Monumental things for me making life choices while growing up.
Yeah.
There's so many to choose from. I mean, it was a really good upbringing in the house. It really was. I can tell you one of my biggest takeaways, which was actually placing the importance of cleaning.
Chores, you say?
Yeah.
Wow.
It was surprising, just slightly startling. For those of you who do not know, I'm actually active duty. I serve in the Air Force.
I'm proud Air Force mama, y'all.
Yeah. So of course, when you get there, when you go through a basic training, the Air Force has designed their BMT to kind of be at an entry level. It's like, all right, you're expected to know how to do these things. So I walked in there and I was just like, yeah, man, like I know how to clean. But you have to understand, you have some people who aren't accustomed to that. They don't make their beds. They don't, wash dishes. They don't fold clothes. So I'm going in there and I'm just like, oh, this is a real thing. This is happening. It took me back. And then even, past basic and then, progressing further into adulthood, you still see some people just quite didn't grasp the concept. And I'm like, wow. I was like, thanks, Mom. I was like, my mom told me how to clean.
Yeah.
Like, and my friends made fun of me for it. They was like, why do you clean like that? I was like, you wouldn't understand. You just would not understand. You wouldn't understand.
It's important to be clean. And then it came back where it was like, I remember I was at a play. I was at Tony Carraway's play. I'm sorry, I can't remember the name of the play, but it was her, it was based off of her life. And I got a call from this guy saying that he was moving into his very first house. And you remember what you told me? He said, this house is about to get a good old Lonnie clean. And I was like, yes.
Yes,
So if you don't know what that means, baby, that means wiping down baseboards.
Baseboards, get them things nice and clean.
All right. Yes, them light switches and door handles, make it do what it do. Now, you may be thinking that I just instituted this myself. No, I did not. It came from the one, the only of my mama, okay?
Yeah, I want to say, where's she?
Yeah, she's still at work. So it all came down from my mother, who was definitely on top of us for cleaning. And I felt the exact same way as he did. It's just like, why in the world am I learning how to do all this stuff? Like, she's on me like white on rice, getting on my last nerve. Let's see. Karen Washington says, you two are too funny. Hey, Amy, Irma, thanks so much for tuning in, Amy. I want to make sure I'm reading some of y'all comments. If you see me leaning up, it's because I got to, lean in a little bit to look and see what these comments are saying. Yeah, and I'm sure I ain't but 5'3", but you know what? Dynamite. Hey, and that C4 baby said what? Yeah, I know. Yeah, I'm only 5'3". I know, because he used to seeing me in heels all the time. I'm trying to tell people, and people tell me that all the time. I thought you was taller. I'm an incredible shrinking woman. I'll take them shoes off. But I love my 5'3" stature, baby. Yes. Let's see. Karen Washington said, I agree. I love the ice cream cake for my birthday as well. Yes. Hey there, Miss Cassandra. How you doing, darling? She's from Morganville. So my mama hails from Morganville, New Jersey. Okay. So, she learned cleaning. That was just a part of who she was and what she instilled in us. So if you're thinking that it's not a necessary part of life for you, trust me, it is, because like he said, it was crazy. And then my older brother, when he went to the Marine Corps, it only took him, I think, maybe a week. Andre can correct me if I'm wrong, but I think he ended up being over his squadron because he was able to do what? Make that bed with hospital corners and do what? Pop that quarter off that bed, okay? Because my mother did not play, okay? You're going to get up in the morning, you're going to make that bed. We don't play them games. You're going to be sitting up in no bed all day long, so... yeah. So it may seem as if though to the kids, it's not a fun, growing up, it wasn't fun. It just wasn't. But then like him, I began to like it and enjoy it at the same time. And, keep the cuckoo bugs away. I don't listen. I'm like, if it's crawling up around here and it ain't on two legs, outside of my fur babies, okay, outside of them. It don't pay no rent. It can't stay up in here. That is my philosophy, okay? So I don't like bugs. I don't like no cuckoo bugs or no other bugs that be creeping and crawling. So I like to be able to keep things clean and neat and, looking good. Just overall for cleanliness purposes. And I overall, I think that it's good. I would say one of my life choices that I made that was significantly impacting, I think it was just to move up out of New Jersey. Y'all know me as Jersey girl because that's who I am. But I love to travel. I love to get out and just go places and do stuff like all the time. And so his actual first duty station had been my dream location to go. So when it talks about, the prayers that you have for your kids to go a whole lot further than you, I always wanted to go to Italy. Guess whose first duty station was Italy?
I was there. Trust me. There's pictures. I was there. It was a lot of fun. I promise you.
Yeah. You did like an extended tour, right?
I extended there for an extra year.
Yeah. I didn't get a chance to go. But that's okay. I'm making up for stuff now. And it's all good because I refuse to go ahead and sit back any other time anymore, hold myself back, okay, from being able to travel and experience and to do things. So that's one of the great things because I love to interact and I love to get to know people and be able to hear about where they come from and the stuff that they're doing and things that they learn. And I feel you can only do that when you travel. Mm-hmm. And you get to talk to people from different nationalities, different cultures, different backgrounds. And I mean, it broadens everything about you. And it doesn't leave you in this stuck, stinking thinking mentality, short-sighted, narrow-minded, to where you can't be able to have compassion and understanding for where other people are coming from. You know what I mean? I think that it carries so much over. So much over. Okay. So then we talk about so many different things. And so for you moving forward, what is going to be, what's up next for you? What do you feel like is going to be the next adventure for you?
Next adventure for me. I think my next adventure would probably be a change of duty station for me. I'm stationed in South Carolina right now. I've been there for,
since you've been back,
2016. I've been there for about 5 years now.
Yeah,
it's about to be going on 6 next year.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
I've never almost my entire life I've never stayed in one place that long ever.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah. Military kids. We moved around every 2-3 years.
Yeah.
Like that. So for me being in one place almost 6 years, that feels like an eternity for me.
Yeah.
So the next big thing would be for me to move out of South Carolina to another duty location, just to kind of see, what's going to be next. I don't know what's going to come up next. Arizona, Florida. Arizona or Florida? Lord, hear me. Arizona or Florida. I got this recording. He heard that, all right? Cool. If I can get to but all jokes aside, any change of duty location and it's ultimately going to be a new state, new location, somewhere different, that's going to be the next biggest thing for me.
Cool. All right. The next biggest thing for me. I've got so many different things on the horizon, guys. As y'all know, Black Friday is coming up. So I have already launched Jersey Girl Cozy Niche. So if you guys don't know, I do have a store now where you can go ahead and get your Jersey Girl Cozy Niche merchandise. As Dashawn is actually wearing his shirt Repping the cozy niche. Yes, indeed. I know down here on IG, y'all can't see it because I got the Jersey Girl little banner across the bottom, but it does say repping the cozy niche. Oh, he's gonna stand up and go ahead and model this. Check him out. Check him out, y'all. Here, let me switch over so y'all can be able to see it. Look at that for the men. For the men.
Oh wait, I gotta turn.
Yes.
For those of y'all who don't know me like that, don't be calling me by my name. You feel me? Hey. They got a good shot at the back.
Yeah, the good shot in the back.
Yeah, hey, if you don't know me as Pooh, be calling me that, yeah. We don't do that up here.
Listen, this is a childhood nickname, okay? So, yes, indeed. We got different nicknames. We know who's calling us by the nicknames, okay? So let's see what folks are saying down here. Cousin Amanda says, I saw the same thing. We have Asian lady beetles. They look like the ladybugs, but they come inside the house and then girl, look here. I'm like, look here, don't be creeping and crawling up around nowhere. Nobody like that at all. And Amanda also says Dairy Queen ice cream cake is a
10 out of 10.
Oh yes, cousin. And Amanda also says I've been learning to mopping the baseboards is easy. Yes, girl. Okay, look here. It makes all the difference. It really does. It just, I don't know, just the smell. My grandmother cleaned with bleach, y'all. It was bleach all day long. Bleach, that's how we knew it was clean, okay? And so for me, bleach is a very welcoming smell. It really is.
Lemon-scented pine sol.
Yeah, it's lemon-scented pine sol.
Little some fabulosa. Just a little
bit of fabulosa. And I've been also learning how to clean with cleaning vinegar as well. So it's just having that cleanliness up around. It makes all the difference in the world. So he's talking about the changes for him. The changes for me outside of JerseyGirlCozyNiche.com is also, my event planning business as well, custom fit events. And so I've been taking more care to go ahead and put more attention into that. So if you guys have been paying attention, you guys probably have been seeing, just some changes that have been taking place over there. And of course, your girl is single, so she out here dating in these here streets. Yes.
I'm proud of her for that.
He is.
She screens every dude that comes across, so don't try nothing stupid. I will know who you are.
Yeah, y'all get a good screening. You probably didn't think that you did, but you do.
Notice I didn't smile at all.
He didn't.
Will find it. Don't even try that. Okay, now you get to smile.
The cheese. So I'm dating, and so it's been great. It's been great. I'm enjoying myself. So nice. So I believe there are many different things on the horizon. I am used, like he said, to the change every couple years. So it has been, something here. But I just recently moved into this particular space. So it's still new to me. Okay. It's still new to me. But I'm looking forward to whatever the next changes that will come. Yeah. So that's about it. So y'all, believe it or not, baby, it's already past 8:00. I'm sorry the time has gone, y'all. But I so appreciate you guys so much for tuning in for tonight. So from this family to y'all, okay? Happy Thanksgiving, y'all. Enjoy your family. If you do have family that's coming in, you guys make it a memorable time. And for those who do not have family, may have lost some loved ones during this time frame, our prayers, our thoughts, our concerns are with you. For sure. Hopefully you will get an invitation to be able to be loved on if you're going to venture out and go and do things. My tradition is to go to the homeless shelter in the morning on Thanksgiving to go ahead and give back. That has been like my heart's desire for the longest time. And here for the past couple of years, I've been able to do that. And it's just been so good to me. So if you have an opportunity to be able to give back or open up your home to a military member, single military member, or even a family, okay, to be able to invite them in if they're not able to be around family, or, first responders, or just if you have the capability to be able to open up your home, to be able to extend your hand. So then that way there aren't those that are sitting, without someone for Thanksgiving dinner. It would be a wonderful opportunity for us to be able to love our neighbors. Okay. Cause that's a great way to be able to do it. Feed them, break bread with them.
Yep.
Yeah.
Definitely feed them. I promise you, can't go wrong.
You definitely ain't gonna go wrong. Now us over here, baby, we gonna be getting it in, okay? We are so looking forward to our Thanksgiving meal. Yes, it's going to be great and amazing. So again, thank you guys so much for tuning in. To our IG people, thank you guys so much for tuning in and hanging out with us. We are so grateful to you guys. And let's see, Cassandra said happy Thanksgiving. Cassandra's saying happy Thanksgiving to Aunt Lemon. Oh, thank you, Aunt Lemon. She said happy Thanksgiving to y'all too. Okay, let's see. My firstborn is here with me as well. Hey, Yuri! Hey, cousin Yuri! Yeah, he is definitely there. Let's see. Iris says, sorry, Jersey. Granny, it hits wrong emoji. Oh, okay. She must have said something earlier. Okay, well, I thank you guys so much for tuning in. So obviously, I got to come over and work stuff off, but I surely do appreciate you guys, my Facebook fam. Thank y'all so much for tuning in.
See y'all later.
And yeah, Dashawn says bye too. Bye, y'all.